When running any Hadoop-based platform, especially for production workloads, there are not only dozens of different components that you need to be able to easily monitor, but there's hundreds of different configurations and health checks that you need to keep in mind. Things like being notified when you're about to run out of disk space, or if a disk fails, being able to fix that immediately are critical for these production environments. Similar to any of the monitoring tools you may currently be using for data centers, Cloudera Manager is the monitoring tool for Hadoop, with many intelligent defaults based on your existing environment and an easy way to be able to quickly see the health of your cluster and services with actions to be able to fix them immediately. So in today's demo, we're going to go through actually adjusting some of the alert thresholds so you can know when your cluster is in good health and when it's in critical or warning stage levels of health based on your requirements for your system. So right now, we're on the home screen of Cloudera Manager. And as you can see on the left, we can clearly see that all of the hosts and services are currently listed in green health. So they have that green dot there. With Cloudera Manager, a yellow dot would signify warning level, and a red dot would signify critical health alert. We can actually get more details about some of the health alerts of the system. So we can click on hosts to get more details there. So we are now on the host status screen. And so this gives us a clear view of all the different hosts running. Again, they're still listed as that green dot running in good health. And then on the left-hand side, we can see a number of filters to further get more information. For this particular demo, we can see the different filters for good health, and we can see that agent log directory, which is the alert threshold that we'll adjust, is running in good health. So for our cluster, we actually want to adjust the agent log directory and adjust the free space alert. So we can go to the host configuration tab. And this lists out all of the different configurations available for these hosts. So again, you get a clear view listed on the right, and then on the left-hand side, we have a number of different filters that we can set. So we're going to go into the monitoring tag, and at the top here is the Cloudera Manager agent log directory free space monitoring threshold. For this threshold, we're actually going to adjust the warning in critical levels. So we're going to adjust the warning to be 50 gigabytes. And we're going to adjust the critical level to 40. And then we can also list a reason for our change up at the top. And then we'll click Save Changes. Now we actually want to look what happens based on those changes. So we can go back to the Cloudera Manager home screen, and we can see that our host is now listed as critical health, so it has that red dot there. So by clicking on it, we're taken back to the host status screen, and as expected, we see our hosts are now all running in bad health. On the filter, we can see that the bad health is from the agent log directory, but we can see that there are some other health tests running, and they are still listed as good health. From this status page, we can actually click on the host to get more details. By clicking on the host, we're taken to a full host page where we get a clear view of the details for this host. We can see charts based on different usage on the right-hand side. And then you can also see a help test section. So from here, it clearly lists that the Cloudera Manager agent log directory has less than the allocated free space available, and that's why it's running in bad health. And from this page, we can actually take immediate action to fix this issue. So we'll click on Details. And here we're taken to a page where we can go in and fix the health issue. And we can choose to fix it for just this host or for all hosts. For this example, we're actually going to fix it for all of the hosts by going and changing the free space threshold. So this takes us back to this host configuration page, and it's automatically filtered by Cloudera Manager to the exact configuration that we need to adjust based on this alert, based on this health issue. With this alerting system, you can not only adjust the thresholds, but you can also turn off the alerts in general. And so this will mean that no matter what, you won't be notified about 3-space thresholds or limits. However, a more practical change for this is we can actually also see a history of the different thresholds and be able to roll back to the original threshold amounts. So now we're taken to a page where we can clearly see all the different configuration history. We can dig in based on the note we made to see what this threshold change was and be able to revert the configuration changes. So now that we've reverted these changes, we can go back to the Cloudera Manager home screen, and we can see that once again, all of the hosts and services are running in good health based on the threshold change that we made. So just to summarize what we've seen in this demo, we're able to get a clear view of the hosts and services running based on different health checks that Cloudera Manager has. And also based on your cluster need, you're able to go in and set the alerts that you require for your system, easily get notified when there are any critical or warning level issues for your hosts or services, and then easily be able to act upon those issues to make any of the necessary adjustments and to fix your cluster to make sure, once again, it is all running in good health.